Meowdy. I'm just starting up for the day, and before I could even start recording, this fucker just walked up and started talking to me about plot things, because this game never chills out.
Yes, you're the one who aided us in storming the Coral Snake's hideout.
I've been questioning Hugo, the bandit we took into custody, but he refuses to answer any of my questions. In fact, he's hardly said a word. The lad's been sent back to his cell for now, but perhaps I could trouble you to talk with him. I seem to recall that he recognized you. Are you acquainted? At any rate, methinks you might have more success loosening his lips than I.
Methinks is the funniest goddamn term ever. Anyway, let us all just celebrate the fact that I'm now basically wearing a leather Speedo, and the game is like, yeah, that is higher defense than the last gear you had. It's only because I also still wasn't wearing plate armor before, but the fact that I'm managing to not downgrade my armor while doing this is extremely funny.
Will this take long? I've ought to be doing.
I'm not even trying to talk to you.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation, perchance? No need to
Perchance.
overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've not
You can't just say perchance.
to lose.
No new things. Well, I'm maxed out on augment, so if I did unlock a new augment, I'd have to get rid of an old one anyway. You know, nothing has a dot saying that it has a new thing on it yet. I don't know if I don't think continually leveling other vocations specifically makes you stronger, because at least now your leveling up is distinctly a separate thing from your vocations now, which I think might be different from before. I'm not sure, but you could unlock certain abilities.
Shall we take a closer look?
Because I think that the equipable passives, I think you unlock them across all your vocations. You get to keep them, allowing you to mix and match. What? Dye stores. Oh. Oh, I'm ruining their dye. Wow, that's a lot of dye. That's interesting. And they keep it out in the air. Huh. What landmark is this? The Higgs Tavern stand.
By and large, the people of Batal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion.
Aye, what is it?
I don't know.
This is private land. You've no business here. Begone.
Keith? I don't encounter my own name very often in games. And yes, everyone has already sent me the Family Guy clip. You can stop telling me.
Business has been better, but I shan't complain.
Hey. Anyway, where did they put this kid? Wait, I can't even scroll over there. Oh, I guess it's because it's outside of this town. Okay. Well, let's just go take a look-see. Let's make it daytime for sanity's sake.
What do you think you're doing in here?
And also maybe me staying overnight.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let's see. So the town, Pilgrim's Inn. Pilgrim's Inn flagship. The Rock Mouse's burrow does not let you rest there. So never mind.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
I was thinking maybe resting there is how you trigger whatever we've been failing to trigger, but nope.
Whatever troubles arise in the world, all I can do is strive to keep this inn open.
Take a nap.
how I've longed to embrace my bedroll.
You have a body pillow?
How popular is he? He's not. This Arisen was dutiful and tackled every task in earnest. I uncovered much, venturing to places dangerous and remote, but complacency will serve us not. I must remain diligent. Just one, like, defeated a griffin, got a little RC. Whoa, they gave us a wake stone. What? Do I know this person? Oh, it is somebody from my friends list. It's hard to tell because enter pawn badge? Keep killing griffins, maybe? Give them like 3K.
All I sought in other worlds was that which might prove a boon in ours.
Good morrow, everyone.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well.
A wake stone is a pretty wild thing to be given by someone.
What do you think you're doing here?
What? What do you want? I'm a paying customer,
I've
punk.
a pressing duty to which I must attend.
Oh, now you're busy. When I'm walking away, you're so tough, but when I turn back around and you realize I'm 8 feet tall, you're like, oh, I've got to go do something.
You
Keep hearing
got
about-
materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I'm not doing shit. What the fuck are you talking? I'm walking. What are you talking about? That guy just learned why people keep telling that story about the Colossus and how in the story they realize that the guy is actually a much larger thing, much further away. It's me. I'm the Colossus.
Now,
Fuck
there's
you.
a surprise. If only 'tweren't so far away.
What are you talking about? I can never tell what you're talking about. Is it the ocean? Is it that building? That's a bridge. Sky? Horizon? I don't know what he's talking about. Seems to go the way towards where we're trying to go.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Mayhap you'll...
We shall wait here till your business is done.
Single player only zone again. Let's turn on the light. Wink. Ow! Why? 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 Ow! Why? You just invited me in. Why are you attacking me?
My magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. My protection. The fire must be put out ere our comrade burns.
I feel like I'm about to get in trouble. Wow, that's some ability. That's some action queuing. Are we done?
Do you want a way to release the whelp sooner? Do you realise what you're asking?
I didn't say anything.
Well, there might be a way, only you didn't hear it from me. I've not the authority to promise such a favour, but that doesn't mean no one does. Lad Jailer, for instance. I reckon he could get the lad his freedom if you made it worth his while.
Okay. Why were you attacking me a second ago and now you're not? And now you're the quest guy? What the fuck is
You must
happening?
go off on your own. There's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Aye. What can I do for you?
I'm being attacked again, aren't I? Why do they keep attacking me? What the fuck is happening in this game? I just... what does this mean?
Oh, you want the bandit well released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. I, being head jailer, has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone.
Integrity.
You've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
Ow! I don't understand what's happening.
I should very much like to rejoin you, Master.
I don't...
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well.
No, George, stop. To me. To me. To me. Wait.
By your leave, Arisen.
I just want to go talk to the guy. That's why I'm here. They'll attack me on the way in. It's like, I didn't do anything. Yeah, there's the music again. Oh, no. Talk to me. Okay, fuck. Okay, what's the quest? I'm gonna have to do it while under attack the whole time. Which, like, they're not that dangerous. They can't kill me that easily, but I've been arrested before, and they don't have to kill you to arrest you. I think if they just, like, knock you down successfully or, like, crowd you enough, your character just kind of becomes arrested somehow. So I'm kind of in danger. Hugo is in need of guidance for now more than ever. Perhaps you can advise him on the path you have to tread. I'd love to. How do I talk to him? How? Did I just get arrested? I'm being arrested! Why was I just arrested? What did I
should have taken this shift.
I don't know what's happening. Yeah, so the game can just arrest you on a whim. Like, they don't have to even defeat you in combat. One knockdown, and that's it. That rock down there looks pretty fucked up. Something's wrong, right? It's not, like, interacting with light correctly down there. I think you're not supposed to be able to look that far down, except they made this level. Alright, well, here's where you shit. That's where I go if I want to give up on being in prison, or this game at this rate. Why was I arrested? How does one become unarrested? Strong boy. Bye-bye. Is this related to why all those people were randomly yelling at me, but then not following up on it in town? I don't know what's happening. I don't know how jail works exactly. Hello. Journal of Prisoner Becresos. Third entry. The sacred fire is believed to be eternal, its warmth having graced the land ere the dawn of history. What we had uncovered directly contradicted this, and so His Majesty commanded us to halt our inquiry and burn our findings. Those who voiced their opposition, or who attempted to spread word of the truth, were summarily jailed and condemned to the pyre. The protection of the lambent flame did not see fit to save them, it seems. Having a nudity protest. Pick up this box. Can I sleep on the bed? Are you acting like I'm attacking you again?
Pay what's due, and you can bid this cell goodbye.
He just reacted like I'm currently fighting him again, like he's re-aggroed. Like something's just broken in this game. 10K!
Very well.
You fuckers. Now to watch everything respawn onto me. Do I have a full party still? Yep. How am I supposed to give this guy guidance? These guys are aggroing on me. Are they done now?
If that is your destination, we cannot follow.
Were they mad at me for some unspecified crime? They're still doing it! I was already arrested! What the fuck? This is legitimately broken. Okay. Great. Cool.
And I've no doubt I'd have followed them to an early grave if Lanzo hadn't taken me in. He made me a part of the coral snakes. He gave me a home, a life. I wanted to repay him however I could, so I did what he told me. I know it ain't right to steal, but I thought I could use all that gold I filched to help someone, like Lanzo did for me. I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. I wanted to give people a chance to choose a better path in life, instead of ending up like me.
Don't get arrested again, you fuck. I can't even run or move. No. Oh, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? Am I about to soft lock myself in this fucking game? How do I even get out of jail now? I lost my money. I'm just trying to talk to the fucking NPC, that's the quest. And I'm doing this because I can't figure out how to do the other quest, because the other quest's also seemingly broken, because it just says go to the tavern. And I did, and then nothing happens.
Pay what's due, and you can bid this sell.
Fucking, okay, the bribe is whatever you currently have. Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking god, this game. Really? Alright, well I have 0 money left.
Are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
This is insane. Why is this happening? I'm just trying to continue any quests, and every quest I try is broken differently. Hello, goat statue? I think I have to go all the way back to Mel because I don't know anyone else who sells keys.
What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but 'tisn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own 2 eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon besides. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast.
Petrify?
Indeed. A beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Okay. About to find out whether or not we can hurt a griffin yet. I guess I can draw out a battle regardless. Because you just have to not get killed, which I can do by running around in circles. Hope this quest works.
You there. Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell.
Well, I've got no money.
Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. A bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? Not feeling so keen, are you? Well, you'll not find a better deal elsewhere. Of that, I can assure you.
Y'all took all my money already. It's not really up to me. Please, Mr. Video Game, give me one functioning quest. I beg of thee. Otherwise, I literally can't play you. I guess I could just attack random enemies for hours, but I wouldn't want to make that a video.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind,
Never stopped you so far.
Of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Each to their own.
Don't judge people for being sexually active. What is wrong with you?
Before you stands the Forbidden Magic Research Lab. Unless you've business here, I'll thank you.
Ow! No one's ever been able to physically hit me during a conversation before. Alrighty, so I last played this game over a week ago. Went and took a break because the last session was like a combination of jank and chunky, old-timey gaming friction and a few just genuine bugs. And so I was kind of just at my limit for a bit, where I had relatively few quests to pursue, and all of them seemed simultaneously like they were roadblocked. So I went off and just played a different game. I played all of Yuppie Psycho, and it always is like a recalibration of sorts every time I go back and play another game that you can beat in like 8 hours, as opposed to these ones that go on forever. I'm like, I've played this game for 8 hours in one day before, and it felt like I barely dented it. In the time since, though, hey look, new game. So that's one complaint out the window. There is now the ability to make more than one game. I actually don't know if it's more than one game. It might just be, it might just replace your game, and you might only have one file. But at the very least, you can in fact do a new game now, as opposed to the previous issue where you could not do a new game. Okay, so last time one of the things that happened is I lost 100% of my income. I have no money in a game that doesn't have manual saving, so I can't just like roll that mistake back, because I got chain arrested by the stupid police, which sucks. I have a few ideas about how to potentially address the roadblocks that I had, which is that one, if the character I'm supposed to meet with is mysteriously missing, then maybe they are at the graveyard, and I can save them with my wake stone if I can figure out where the local graves even are. The other one, the one about breaking that guy out of jail, I suspect that I can go back north and get a one of those keys, and then if I have the key, I could the makeshift jail key, I could probably break him out that way and carry him out. That'd be a bit of a challenge, in part because my asshole teammates won't just come with me even when the guards are attacking me, which means that, and the moment you get knocked down by the guards, you immediately get arrested, which is a bit of a problem. That said, if I want to pursue this particular idea, I don't really know where to go to find the local jail. There's like a town up there, a town up here. Let's see. Can I click on this town? Yes. The Gracious Hand. Baldwin's Estate. The Vermund Charnel House. Okay, it has a coffin icon. That's helpful. So if I find a coffin icon, I can find where corpses go. And if I can find that, then maybe I can check... Oh, there we go. The Batal morgue. And there's 2 wake stones in that area, which is also potentially an indicator of where that might have been. Okay, so let's go forward and hang left. This is my next level of desperation. What wore me down last time is just the realization that best case scenario,
What does this say?
I'm trapped in like a play testing state of game where no matter what I tried to pursue, it was going to feel like I was going to be doing some form of troubleshooting in order to... It went too far. Like, sometimes I'll be like, ah, that quest seems like a pain in the ass. I'll just do this other one, and we'll come back to that, maybe? Or maybe it'll resolve itself, or maybe something else. But in this case, it quickly became a situation of like, oh my god, literally every activity I have requires some variation of troubleshooting. Because all the quests were either like, I don't know, man, come back later, maybe one day the story will proceed, or it's two different quests that had goals, but ones that seemed like they were broken.
Wakestone shards are treasures to be prized, though only when made whole can they work their magic.
We ought to keep it with care, lest we lose it.
Around here, people don't like pawns, but I'm not actually convinced that that's why some of the people are attacking me. Are those... Quentin. Residents, always on the move. Get out of my way. Unknown cat. Dead. Huh.
As a matter of fact, I shall never forget the agony I felt at the coronation. We must needs uncover the secret power that allows for the command of pawns.
I never knew what it would look like. So they are graves. Or coffins. There's a bunch of coffins around here. Manila. Flamebearer Palace. Is that them? Sasha, always on the move. Who are all these dead people? What I'm wondering in particular is because of that other guy that was dead over there, the first one I looked at. I'm like, was that the guy that worked for the raiders, who I revived once and then he just attacked me again? I think that might be it. Lambert Palace. Rockmaster's Burrow. So I was around here when I met someone that disappeared. Let's see. We're trying to do Nation of the Lambent Flame. I'm gonna have to check this real quick. We apparently have a fuck ton of characters around here, and I just would like to confirm the name of the character that you need to talk to. Make the Rockmaster's Burrow. Do. Looks like it is Manila. Okay, so I was right about that. These are rare enough resources that I don't want to just like randomly blow it here.
Shall we do as that personage
Not you.
and make for the rock mouse's
You.
burrow? Then follow me. I'll lead.
Hi.
I am in your debt.
Thanks for dying and breaking my quest. Please don't die again. No, don't teleport away. I need to babysit you the whole time. Okay, well. No idea how she died. Like,
The path leads not to our destination.
I don't know
If you
if
would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I don't know if the NPC did something dumb.
We have but to follow.
Y'all talk so much.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
They really just keep going. Okay. Please work this time. I beg of thee. Yeah, we met her in a fight, but then we just... Well, we won the fight, and then she talked to us. Is she here now? Please.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Okay. Oh, and they gave me a house. Actually, I don't think that was a house. It just access to inside. Okay.
Tis a ladder. Shall we see?
They just want me to go get poisoned and run back. I'm not in a hurry to do that one necessarily. Make use of your residence permit to proceed into the heart of Batal. Okay. Weird.
Where it leads.
We ought to put it to good use.
Maybe this is tied to some of the weird bugginess, because I've already been inside. Maybe they were acting weird because I don't have a permit.
All knowledge of this, Godsway, stems from the Forbidden Magic Research Laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Okay. It did seem like a strangely ambiguous objective. Go, make use of this permit or whatever. Just kind of walk over here.
Whatever's to be done.
The kind of prompts the game gives you one just wants to just kind of shove you into a cutscene trigger.
Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
It is a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
I've ruined all your die. That map didn't line up. If I saw that correctly. The path I just ran through just did not, it's just not what the map looked like. Oh, right. I remember myself how to play this game. Alright. This is faster than walking normal. Now that we're out of town, I have to worry about stamina. Oh, a slight little ledge.
Plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Seagull? Yep.
It has a resistance to ice.
Like, I bet this thing's not gonna avoid me for shit. Hello, friends. I mean, you better be friends, or to go. The other options are very bad for you. Small blue crystal shard.
I grant you roaring flame.
What's going on with these?
Allow me. Wait right there.
Okay, I might have mixed up what my buttons are. There we go. Nope. Oh, I queued that one up.
Well done. The fire must be put out. Ere our comrade burns.
One of us is on fire? Damn. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, the fire is coming from us. Were you lighting our comrades on fire and then being like, oh no, he's on fire. How'd this happen? A ton of people gathered here.
You? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
Okay.
Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough.
Okay.
Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone.
What is this?
'Tis a Godsway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
I wish I could do this to other people's perspective when I give them directions. This guy's legitimately like, I don't know, we've been really thorough. You probably won't find any crystals around here, and I literally just found like a dozen of them just on this shore in plain sight.
That is most fortuitous.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
Oh, there's just fire over here.
Can't you see I'm on duty?
It's nice. Isn't it bad to give him crystals? Wow, they're just out in the open and very bright and huge. And they're like, you're not going to find any around here. We really scoured this place. I feel like I don't want to give people the ability to craft a Godsway. That seems very bad. It feels like as the Arisen, I should want to just grab even more Godsway for myself or hide them and not deal with that mess. That sounds like a nightmare. I'm at worst like empowering people to take my pawns away.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
I'm a little unclear on what pawns do. Just because there's so many of them, and as far as I know, there's one Arisen in this setting. So what are the rest of them doing all day? It seems like they're just willing to help people out in general. They just like defer to me the most or something. So like...
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns.
The furries comment.
Preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own.
They sure bring this up a lot. It seems like they already are willing to help people, so why do you need crystals? Seems like not a real problem. They don't even seem to have preferences or personalities. It's supposed to be like the point. Bing. Nope, nope. Whoa. Oh my god, just grab it. Surprisingly hard to stop in the right spot for that.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Arspid? Just scattered rift crystals. Oop. Yeah, they must be helping other people. Otherwise, what are all these pawns doing just wandering the streets all day? Do they just react to nothing because these aren't arisen? Okay, that's riding. That is riding. Am I meant to take note of that? There's more over there. Oh, it's just a harpy. Okay. Well, that sounded brutal. Good. I'm okay. This terrain's brutal. Oh god.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
What? Meowdy, everybody. Come and get it. Mistake. Ow. 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 No. 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 Mm-hmm. Okay, archer guy, can you help? You're like the only guy that can interact with these enemies. It's really fucking annoying. Blythe, or Leon, I need your help here, buddy. Fucking,
We are to retreat then.
Ah, fucking. That missed. God, I'm so slow.
Let me see. Where did I put that little pointer? What are you doing?
What hit? Okay. Well, I'm being obliterated. They have it. It's fine.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen. This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Yeah, the pawns must be serving people who aren't the Arisen, because there's like a billion pawns everywhere, filling every street, everywhere you go, all the time, in a way that just doesn't make sense if they all are supposed to be interacting with an Arisen. Like, the Arisen are rare enough that people wouldn't so universally understand what a pawn does, and that they serve the Arisen.
Look,
And also,
Master, a treasure chest.
there wouldn't be all these policies everywhere. Like, these people have all these like laws and beliefs about about traveling with pawns that don't make sense if people do not regularly travel with pawns, because there's no people that can do that besides just the Arisen.
Useful ingredients to be gathered here.
So the only sensical way this can be is that everyone can travel with pawns, and it's just the Arisen like is the best at it or something, or like takes priority. Like the pawns might even just like fucking upsettingly just change masters mid-stride because the Arisen shows up. Like if your dog just upsettingly just decided that now they love someone else more and they just left one day. Oh my god, he moves so weird. Stop freaking out. There we go. Governing Soul. I don't remember if that's one of the books I needed for the other quest or not. Is that guy still mad at me?
And here I was, hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
You guys don't need to have a whole conversation about every not that interesting loot item I get. Oh, fuck me! Okay, well, I had enough weird sliding bits that I didn't take damage. Here we go. It's especially... No! God, why? I have fallen for the same spot multiple times now. It's just one weird piece of floor that's incredibly slippery for some reason. Yeah, if the Arisen is... It's strange that the Arisen is phrased as being so singular and significant that just one existing immediately deserves to be the king of the entire Northern Kingdom of this set of this map. But that the South Kingdom has like all these strange biases and against the Arisen. Was that the token thingy? There was. I would like to get off of this bank. Oh god, camera, stop.
Stricken you Arisen. What a fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin.
I would like to get off this cliff.
Now that is a surprise.
I'll save you.
Damn, okay. This... Ah. Oh, the stagger effect gets old. Ah. No, there's no more flying enemies. I'm useless. God, harpies are just torture. Oh, there's still one. Or is there? Come on over, buddy. God, please don't fall off the cliff, guys.
Take care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as tis our enemy.
Is this enemy ever coming? Alright, well, you have fun. Go check this place out. Did I get too heavy? Still average. Ah. Ah, damn it. I really wish X worked the way that it does in the other menu. Oh, god damn it. It is so strange that there's a select multiple button, but only in some screens. When that's just like obviously a universally fantastic button to have in a game with so much inventory management. We still got Big George. Big George's name didn't mysteriously change. But anyway, as I only just remembered, that whole discussion was just about the strangeness of, like, me thinking, like, I don't think I want to give that guy all of my short stones that you can use to craft a thing. That seems like a bad idea.
all things. It seems undisturbed.
I just really... How far off task am I getting? Extremely. My goal was there and I got all the way up here. Okay, let's maybe backtrack a little bit. Maybe along the road.
It's an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
Chief, there we go. Hello. I didn't mean to get quite this far off task. I just saw the chance to climb a ledge and explore a little bit. But all roads point even further away. Everyone's still, yeah, alive. Get paranoid sometimes because in the past we've just lost half my party before and not been sure where that happened. You guys are seeming rude. Ow. Oh, come on. A complete miss. Oh, I have not returned graceful. No, do not drink the lantern fuel. Is that what an enemy? It is. Well, they were. Out. It's so strange that this game has no friendly fire in combat, but then does have friendly fire at random when you're not in combat. Is there so much of the...
To communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
Elves exist? This is how I hear about it? Level 27... Quest guide, no. It's just a pawn accosting me.
Find out what's inside. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
If we ought to break it, it shan't be from this side. There's a one-way door somewhere. Oh, there it is. I hadn't found it yet.
Let me get
See, there's often a window pointing at something. Let's see. Can I tell him to do it? Will Leon figure out how to shoot at the thingy? No. To me?
Honored to be called to your side, Arisen.
Leon? Yeah, I don't know. In moments like that, I definitely think like, oh, there's a weird open window. They probably expect you to shoot in. Oh, there's a rooftop that's open.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
There we go. You'd think you'd be able to shoot the bar off with a bow. And maybe you can. But I can't use a bow. Yeah, so you do attack it. You can't just even open it with your hands.
I've never seen all like this. I'd wager my own master would be astounded to learn of its existence.
I understand not making the AI smart enough to just take care of the problem automatically, because then that would be like robbing you of like the Zelda like interaction of like noticing it and solving it and doing it. But I don't see any reasonable way to tell my companion to do it. Which means that you just literally can't. That seemingly makes it so you just can't do it at all unless you're like, if you're like half the game's classes. So back to where I was, back at the hole. And now it's dark and scary. I thought I was just checking out upstairs for a moment, basically. And got a little carried away.
This world doomed to perpetuity.
Thought I'd just steal your incense real quick. Hope you don't mind. I'm not big on personal belongings and that the idea that anyone else owns anything that's not me.
The unthinking shall be granted no. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment.
I'm listening.
I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit.
You get WLC. Okay, so find WLC and I can buy a port crystal with it. Yeah, so you can make your own teleport spot for fairy crystals. Let's see. Enhance equipment. Also for WLC. So it's like the new category at the end, this like extra red spot that I don't think was there before. Wormfire, a style of smithing that uses worms life crystals, that's what WLC stands for, to further improve equipment enhanced 3 ranks or more, halves the weight and greatly increases efficacy. We don't get to see how much damage it'll make the flamberge do yet because I need to get the other upgrades done first. But once I get there, I can then half the weight and also still keep making it stronger. Yeah, upgrade-wise, I'm not doing great overall right now. Honestly, keeping your pawn equipped on top of your own character drains all your resources, although now I'm just out of money entirely because I got robbed by the state.
So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye.
Tell me of the dragon.
The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order. As are ye, now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows.
Tell me of the Arisen.
The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained.
Tell me of yourself.
I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess.
Tell me of the Godsway.
The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing.
Shit. Embarrassing. I've been misreading it this whole time. Tell me of the God's Way. The that fucking Heaven's Sword or Heaven's Ward like problem where you're like, hang on a minute, where is the two halves of this word?
However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, sir, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection.
Tell me where the dragon lies.
Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true.
Tell me of the worm's life crystals.
The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. Then go, but visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels.
Nothing caught your eye? That's a shame.
Wayside Shrine is its own thing. Just saying to bring WLC here. Okay.
There's all worth our coin next time.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
So he's the one that wrote all the glyphs. They're everywhere in here. They are previous Arisen that failed. And they're saying that given how the dragon appears, any other things that seem like the dragon should be impersonators. Which, like, that one, I'm a little confused because one of the things we saw was all fuck it up.
Can we really afford to carry more?
Let's go around here. So one of them was all corrupted and weird. That made sense because that would make sense for that to be the imposter. But there was also just like a regular one that we just saw around near one of the towns. Oh, this fog. But what stood out to me about the regular one is that it still didn't look correct. Oh god. What is this guy? Uh-oh. That didn't work. Okay. Seems to keep teleporting.
This calls for a curative.
Ah! I'm in danger. See, I don't think this is quite the same thing as that thing I saw inside the tower once that I despawned immediately. Seems like something else. That's another armor looking dude. That did some damage. Am I safe to do this? No, George! Oh god. Oh god. Just don't attack me from edge. Don't attack me. Did he fall off? Or is he gonna teleport back up? Hello, surprise guy. Oh god. No, no. No, thank you. Nope. Ah!
Take care where you place your feet. Sharpen
Hope he's gone again. Well, at least my cowardly archer is good at not dying. Ah, no. Oh, he died. Did I cause this by saying that he's good at staying alive? Okay, thank God for AoE. Oh, I got grabbed. I thought he was charging up an attack. Only one hit? That's brutal. This feels bad. Okay, you guys are both up again. Haha. Oh god. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm back. I forgot that it doesn't just kill you. Please stand up. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm still recovering from my last basically death. Give me a minute. Ow. I'm so bad at this game. Oop. Uh-huh. That didn't hit? Okay. Ah! Ah! God, he has such a better moveset than I do. Where are my pawns? Ah, fuck. They got knocked off too, didn't they? This is an awful place to fight this guy. It's all cliffs and the walls, and I just can't, like, tell where I'm looking half the time. Oh, my lamp got taken out. Or did it? It won't light. Okay. I'm just gonna go. Having that one time that I got knocked off seemed to launch all my pawns off the cliff too. And just generally make a nightmare out of everything. Okay, can I light it now? Okay, so maybe he extinguishes light that's nearby. Alright, well that was a disaster. He didn't seem that hard, and then we all got knocked off a cliff at the same time, and most of us died permanently. You must ask the Oracle or the Dragon Forged for advice, or to look for larger blue crystals, or shards. Didn't I already ask? It's recommending that I go all the way back now. Let's see. Oops. I believe the Rift Crystal was before the fight. So I kind of just have to go back the other way and hope to not get wiped out. Ideally, I would at least have a party again. Especially my own guy. Oh, there they go. Is he? Oops. Just eviscerating random wildlife. Alright, well this was a disaster. Just gotta run all the way back around again. How am I doing on Operation Get Money again? 5,500. That's okay. In fact, I might be able to buy the key I want. I'm focused on this for now.
At long last, I am returned to you.
Why did this goat just suicide off the cliff right next to us? Okay. Sorry, Big George. Y'all fucked up. Tarkir Aldoon costs 30,000 to recruit? He's level 59? What the fuck? These must be like... These must be friend characters, right? This shows all these usernames, but they're censored, so like, why bother? Okay, Deucalion and Tarkir... I think Tarkir's the same character I just had, but now this is his updated level. And now he's like... prohibitively expensive. Yeah, I assume that the people that are super outside of my level range must be from my friends list. And while I was taking a break, everybody binged the shit out of this game. Yep, there's Big George. 70,000 to recruit. Damn. Dude, you fall out of sync for a week and everybody is immediately, like, massively ahead on you. On this game. Mary. Oh, Rook. Hey, Rook. Level 10, 0 RC. Just hanging out. There's Mew Mew again. Ari. Yeah. Cliffy! Cliffy, level 4. Cliffy has still not gotten any more powerful since the beginning of the game. Why is everybody... Why is this entirely familiar characters? We've largely seen these usernames before. Catherine costs 300,000 to recruit. Why does Miracle Tor cost 0 to recruit? They're level 58.
It is an honor to see you again, Arisen.
Why are you free?
An unexpected reunion, but a happy one.
Dragon's Plague. Dragon's Plague is a mysterious illness that can only be contracted by pawns. Unlike other debilitations, it is not recorded in the pawn status. Afflicted pawns remain entirely unaware of their condition. There will be no obvious difference in their behavior. All that is known of the effect of this illness is that it can result in devastating calamity. Dragon's Plague is contagious and can pass between pawns traveling together in the same party. There are only two known ways to cure Dragon's Plague. The afflicted pawn must either become forfeit or infect another pawn, passing the illness to them. I think the person that doesn't cost anything might have Dragon's Plague. Did they make them cost nothing to trick me into getting Dragon's Plague? It causes great calamity. It can only be contracted by pawns. It's not in their status. They don't know they have it. No change in their behavior. Devastating calamity. Contagious. Can pass between pawns in the party. There are only 2 ways to cure it. They either become forfeit or infect in their pawn. Forfeit just means killed, right? So I think...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of...
Here you go. Here's a nice pity word, because I pity you that you seemingly have
I fear your
Dragon's
party will be
Plague.
diminished for my...
You're gonna not come with me. The fact that the pop-up came up when I recruited me tells me don't. No. Did the game really just say that there's a devastating calamity plague on your characters, but also we're not going to tell you how to identify it in any way? What? See, what? We're going to recruit people that are approximately my level, and so it's normal for them to be recruitable.
'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence.
Okay.
I'm well glad to be traveling by your side again.
Okay, I'm very suspicious of anyone who's free for who has is free in price for some reason now. Don't want to deal with that. Cliffy's free because they're only level 4. Okay, so I have a spellcaster. I need a rogue, probably. Is there, like, anyone else to recruit? Like, the fuck? Can I have non-friend pawns show up? Because these ones on my friends list are seemingly taking up the entire menu, and they're either prohibitively expensive or useless. Which sucks. I don't know who these people are. This is this person's profile. I don't know who that is. Why is it so interested in showing people I've met before, even if they're like massively out of my scale? Like, I don't. Is there a way to refresh the? Can I refresh the pawns to give me different ones? Because these suck. Here, I'll even come back. The fact that there's one option in the entire rift that's around my level has never happened before, so it's just strange to me. Like, I don't know why is it doing that? Ari, Catherine, Tana, Big George. Yeah, it's the same people, basically. Okay. At this rate, I'm gonna have to recruit Mew Mew just for being someone I can actually recruit. Even though she's like 4 levels lower than me. Alright, Mew Mew.
Never did I dream you would grow so mighty, Arisen. You are a sight to behold. What marvelous ill fortune that I should suffer you twice.
Oh. Well, that was rude. Okay, well. I awkwardly have 2 spellcasters now, and one of them's underleveled, but I can't get anyone else to show up, so... Oh well. I wonder why it's doing that. It didn't do that before. It didn't flood my entire thing with a bunch of people I've encountered before that are all useless leveled. I guess the more I play the game, the more I will have encountered new people, but... The fact that it won't even give me good options for my level range is kind of awful. Let's see.
Since times of eld, remember. Draconic blood is for ye to determine what that bond constitutes, be it a hapless fate or a curious boon. the substance of witchy worms life crystal, they retain a measure of draconic power. And when then go, since times of El, remember, then I bid ye farewell.
Yeah, suggested talking to them to get more of an answer. But I think we have to go back to the Oracle. Or keep finding crystals, maybe by exploring. Okay. This is definitely heading somewhere. Not exactly feeling like walking all the way back right now, so I might as well just kind of explore it and see what's there. Oh, he's back. This is bad. He definitely takes out your lights. Oh, his health doesn't come back. Maybe I should just go for it. Especially if I can find him somewhere where the terrain's not awful. Ow. At long. What? Wow, I cannot get an attack to go off. It's like failing to attack at all. Oh. Don't think I want to stand in that. Nope. I don't know, it feels hard to interact with a relatively fast-moving melee character as the big slow man. Where the fuck is he going? Nope, he's gone. Where is he? He's on the roof? Okay, now he's on the roof. Alright, I can't ever hit this guy. What are you supposed to do in this fight? Where the fuck is he? And he crowd controlled me again. Now he's just gonna kill me for free. Did that attack not even go off? I can't even tell with what's on the screen. And I'm about to die. Alright. Fuck. How do I... Something that can heal? Wrenched. So many items. Ah!
Allow me. Wait right there. I grant you lightning.
Ow. Nope, he's gone again. This is so dumb. Where the fuck did he go? I thought I had a big charge up attack with Y. Or is it only X? It's X, I think. Uh-oh. I'm about to die again. Helpful if it was just kind of easier to find the healing potions I've made. See there's a health one. God, Leon, get up! Oh, I'm getting murdered. This will be fine. I'm ungood. I am in trouble. My short health bar shrinketh more by the moment. And this is where the campsite is too, of course. Hey, Leon. Okay, one of these fuckos heals my whole bar, right? Didn't I have a healing item that cures my health bar? I'm looking at my health bar for all these to see if it fills. I thought I had an item that could actually cure the max health. Maybe not, so I'm really in trouble then. Oh god. My poor stamina bar. That missed! Dude, I only get attacked like once a minute, and I can't usually even make it land. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh no. Alright, I have done better before at games than now. But... Is Mew just flying? Where even is he? Ah! Is that a charge up attack right now? Yep. Can I climb him? I can't climb him. I can die. Here I go. Getting fucking obliterated. Alright, well at least I have a health bar now. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't interrupt me very well. Jesus, okay. I need to look at my tutorials or something right now. How do I fucking play the game? No, not equipment. Status. Vocation. Or skills. It's just if you unleash an attack right when they're coming at you, yeah. Just helpful. Problem is that I can't really react to him very clearly. Hey, the sun's coming up. No. He looks easy by a Souls game standards, but with how my character moves, I'm like, how the fuck do I interact with this fight? I feel like I've been tricked into fighting, I can't see anything! Did I parry him? I can't tell. I don't think I timed that correctly. Ow. Ow. I feel like I'm trying to fight an action enemy. An action game enemy, but I'm stuck playing as the hunting horn from Monster Hunter, which is just the hilariously slowest, barely effective weapon ever.
Focus your strength, Arisen.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to interact with this enemy. Okay, here we go. Please don't knock me. I'm gonna go off the cliff, aren't I? Oh, that health is low. Meanwhile, the actual dragons in this game barely react to you. Now, if you're confused by my struggle, I'll remind you, for anyone that's hasn't played this game. Oh god. I don't have a shield or a dodge. There's no dodge, roll, or block on this character. So I'm just like, how do you play? Because this guy keeps attacking me and I don't know how to react to that. My one defensive move seems to be, if I charge up an attack, I can unleash the charged attack right when he's attacking to perfectly parry it, which I've not succeeded at yet so far, but that requires several seconds of preparation for one defensive thing, which isn't exactly the type of reaction you normally want from a defensive option. And even in the example, seems to be clearly designed for fighting giants. Just fucking spamming heals and embarrassing myself. But I'm like, in a moment like this, I'm like, do I even know how to play this game, honestly? I've been playing it for like 20 hours. I feel completely useless. This fucker camps me and just attacks me whenever I get picked up. Or whenever I can successfully stand up again after an attack. Stand up! I swear to God, I've been on the ground for the last minute. Get up! Why can't I stand up? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. But I don't feel like I know how to play this game at this point. Jesus. What is that, a port crystal? A huge amount of RC. I don't know if I've ever seen it just like drop in a giant pile like that before. Okay, well I used a mountain of resources to mostly fail at that fight. I do think I did the most damage still, technically. I just needed to have chances basically where everyone else was fighting so I could attack from behind. It was my only real chance. Oh, this is the heavier one, I guess. Okay, that would have been a great time to have a fellow warrior to help me out, but being stuck with these casters really gave me some trouble. That's gonna go bad first. Meat.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
Good sleep is the key to a good adventure.
Ow. Okay, so we won. At least there's that. Where's this going? Alternate route back? The old coastline? The oracle they want me to talk to is way the hell back there. Almost all the way back to the checkpoint. There's a riftstone there, a campsite. So I guess we'll just head this way and hang right. See if I can talk to the other character.
It is rather narrow here. Be on your guard.
Let us proceed with due caution.
Nothing else, we'll spend a chunk of time filling in some map, I guess.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Ooh, game's kind of chugging right now.
A few.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
The
early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
You've
been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
I've been doused in oil? Oh, I don't think that works. Oh, it's just gonna eat me. Nope. Get out. No. No. I'm being digested. Okay. I don't think my character can interact with these enemies. Uh-oh. No. No, I'm dead. Okay, well that's not worth reviving for. Okay. Surprised the game has slimes and they're just completely debilitating. Just... holy shit, cannot interact with that enemy again. I definitely feel like I had, it's been a while, so it's been like 6 years, it's hard to be sure, but definitely feel like I had an easier time playing as a, what are you?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead.
Not need another spellcaster. I definitely feel like I had an easier time playing as an archer last game than playing as a big heavy melee character this time. Because yeah, you could zone, you could control your relationship with where you are versus enemies, you could retreat, you could pepper in attacks without having to physically stand directly on, like, on somebody. You could cycle through different types of attacks and make them connect. Have them all have like different advantages and disadvantages against enemy types. Whoop. My melee dude doesn't exactly have like elemental attacks to swap between. Birdie. I would like to get downstairs. Seems like a dead end up here. Alright, that's not the interaction I thought I was going to have there. It's fine, it's fine. They both died? Up there. Alright, well Mew Mew's dead to me again. And I guess I'm gonna have to revive Leon again. Oh, did they come down? Oh, they came down. Somehow. I looked at the mini-map and just saw them both go out of nowhere. They were suddenly closer. You know what? How many fucking port crystals do I have? Or rift stones? Fairy stones? Let's just save us all a little time here. I'll go back to Vernworth, travel to the border town.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Just save us a mountain of time compared to the run that was turning into being like, holy shit. This game makes getting around crunchy. Okay, no, before I go anywhere else, since I'm here, let's actually recruit party members that I'd want. I'm worried about the blight thing, because the game just tells you, hey, by the way, there's an evil blight, fuck you. I'm not going to tell you how to identify it in any way. And the people that have the blight don't know they have it. Have fun! I'm like, oh, cool. Great. Can't wait to deal with this fear now. Hello, Akira.
I have a modest talent for spotting material.
You can replace Galahad. I'll replace Mew Mew with a,
I'll use this chance to commit. It will be an honor to serve by your...
I'm ready for 5 seconds, it's fine. Gary! Okay, I'm gonna have to... like a fighter, I think. Jackal. Tiger. You named your tiger character Tiger. I see how it is. Dynasties. Spelled weird. Savior. Oh, there's something way more over here. Main pawn. No. No. Schmingle. On this. At least you named him, I guess. Why do people keep naming their pawn main pawn? No. Name your poor little men. They're here for you. Why haven't you named your... Detroit? Just Detroit. Okay. It's disappointing how many people don't name their pawn at all.
I see you recognize my worth, Arisen. I suppose I...
'Twas an honor to lend my curative
Ah,
arts.
good. I see the Arisen's found...
Uh-huh. Okay. Back to the party. Alright. Now we can go back to traveling where I'm trying to
As I
go.
recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
Have you heard tell of an ox cart travelling the roads at night? Honestly, I follow every regulation to the letter and only travel during the day. Why can't others do the same?
There's been much talk on the street of this phantom ox cart that travels after sunset. But I've heard rather enough of it. Our hands are full enough as it is.
This
The
journey will
phantom
be a long one.
ox cart.
What say we employ an ox cart and Sable?
So I saw the phantom ox cart once. It's just saying go here. Curious. I don't also want to necessarily do a quest right now where I just wait until nighttime. Best as I can guess, it's probably just a hang around and wait kind of quest. In the middle of something. Stay on task for now.
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in
What's that guy waving at? It's like, hey!
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
No, this game never wants me to just let me climb the cart.
Fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an
How dare
Oh! Okay. We are not easily getting anywhere today.
I will protect you. I cannot fault your prowess.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
One dog down. Oh. I broke the ox cart. Okay, so my method of getting here via fairy crystal and so on, not panning out. I have not made rapid progress towards my objective in any way, but I have spent resources in the process of not getting there, so that's fun. Gonna hack away his legs for a bit.
Understood.
Come here, Robert. Get on him.
So close.
Fuck.
Next time for sure.
I have to be able to aim the attack too? How do I do that? The upgrade made it longer range, but that actually might be a bad thing if it means it's harder to aim. Here, maybe this will be far enough. Fuck, he moved.
I am not accustomed to failure.
No, it took too long to get here. Dude, it's hard to do that now. I think the upgrade made it worse.
Seems we have enraged our
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Ah.
I am well aware.
Get you stunned. Oh, move. Get the hidden. There we go.
Then we'd best fell it quickly, or else wait till its fury subsides.
Still giving advice about its anger when it's already dead. You. Take me to our destination. Yes. Please. No. Wrong. I'm not sure I trust this creature. Where are you going? No. That's a cliff. No, it's a cliff! Why? Why? Alright. Where am I was trying to go from there to there, and it seemed like it was going to take too long to go all the way around here, so I teleported over here so I could write a card over here, because then it would only be from there to there, but then it dropped me over here, which looks a lot like the distance from over there, so fuck me. Alright. Okay, I'm just trying to get to a destination. Game does not like you traveling anywhere for its quests, which is every quest. Jesus Christ. Alright. Cart's broken. Doing it the long way.
The pawns here are all men, I notice.
I shouldn't at all mind if that were to change.
Wow, they're calling me out for being gay again. Rude. Oh. No. No.
Harpies, be on your guard. Fire will prove effective against this foe.
Why does the Oracle have to live so shittily? Why don't you live in a place out of nowhere? No. Oh my god, I'm gonna get hit by everything at the same time. This isn't working out. Get off me. No. Now I'm being put to sleep. No, my panacea. Wait, they steal from you.
We've got them on the run.
And now I'm falling asleep again. I'm leaving. Jesus Christ. That was so overkill. The way that the game will let infinite crowd control effects just stack on you is wild.
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Where you do not fall prey to the enemy's attack as we pass.
It is no great shock to me.
Why is my stamina going down? I'm in town.
Do not test me.
Why is, oh, it's because I'm in combat, huh? Right, this guy's coming after me because I have a weapon out. Oh, no, it still goes down even when you're out of combat. I'm a welcome sight.
What brings you here?
Alright, well, that sounded like we were going to talk, but then we didn't talk. Okay, let me back out.
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
Now I have two ways of getting in now, because I have a residence permit now. Let's see. You guys still don't do it, right?
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't.
Yeah, because they still don't do these. Okay. Get to this fucking oracle.
Oh. What does this say?
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Here we go. Stop getting stuck on small rocks.
Mayhap you'll think this a trifle, but...
I didn't let go. Not sure what made that attack go off. Moments like this, I wish I had slow fall. I know one short way down.
You're going to regret that.
There are wagons? I thought they weren't doing wagons. That's why they won't let me on. Meat.
Battle is best avoided here.
I'm working on it. There's nothing this game hates more than traversal. Oh, I see you're trying to go somewhere. It's within my mini-map. We're close. We're gonna be there soon. Please keep distracting the wolves. Oh, a beetle. I haven't seen one of these for a while.
Tis a remarkable treasure we found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my
You.
magics. Wait a moment.
Ooh, token. That seemed about right. Is there anything to actually do up here? I guess it's just that. I thought the ladder might be my destination, but I don't particularly see how to get inside from up here. My goal is to get over there. No. Okay, I might be able to jump it if I'm very careful. Aha! Got him smart.
Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
I'm within the circle of my objective. Why are you saying I'm lost now? Ma'am?
I knew you would come, Arisen one.
Well, you are an oracle.
You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them.
Tell me the Godsway's secret.
Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth akin to your own, Arisen, to that of the power of the life you possess. Yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harve Village, if you would learn from him.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Just gives you a whole vacation just like that. The trickster vocation.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen one? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you so desire.
Another chance to pay gold to get your fortune told. That's funny.
Somewhere in Batal, a hidden truth lies in wait.
Oh, that's all you get for now.
This meeting shall not be our last, Arisen one.
There's kind of our ghost people roaming around. Okay. There was also mentioned that there was a dragon in Harve Village in the previous conversation. So they both point me to Harve. Not a ton more than that. This one gives you a vocation. Trickster. Kind of curious about that. See, leaving Harve is gonna suck. Going to Harve is gonna suck. I might as well just use a fairy stone to get there to make some of the suck less. Even though we're gonna be running a little lower now. Extremely funny whenever you try to use one indoors. Oh, it's just follow the floor.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
It's wild. I've still only encountered 2 port crystals.
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today.
Uh-huh.
Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come the morn. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh? Now,
I feel like I was kidnapped.
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death, as he himself would have it. He was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name. Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
That just happened right now?
Heavens fend. I'd ne'er seen the like.
I feel like a fever dream how these events are just stringing together.
I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
Mayhap 'twould behoove us to investigate Stormwind Cave. It appears aught has occurred therein.
Well now, I'm not sure.
Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction.
Just the moment I arrive in town, everyone's sprinting at me to yell the story at me all of a sudden. I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm like, okay. How did everyone even know I got here? Explore the seafloor shrine? That sounds difficult. What with the seafloor? Seafloor shrine's over there. Seems to connect back to where I was earlier, basically. The coastline with the crystals. I guess this now connects through here, which is like a shortcut.
Right, just follow me.
I feel like y'all are about to have an international incident with your border here. If there's just like a weird cave that also goes there.
Shall we proceed into the...
Given how many people are trying to smuggle themselves in the first place.
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Very well, if I must.
Why are y'all acting like we haven't been to this cave before? It just didn't have a mysterious other exit that it apparently has now. Ooh, ore.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Owie! Okay, I guess you get to die. If you really want to. You guys were easy to kill when I came here last time, and that was a long time ago. That might have been like hour 4. And I'm not getting the sense that you scale. Is this the magical passage? Yeah, this is new. I heard monster. There they are. Oh, yep. Oh, these are blade resistant. Yep, yep, yep. These are new bad boy enemies. Glee.
This calls for a cure.
Oh, these are the douchebags that poison you. Oh, goody. Well, I've at least got my strategy for these guys set up. Oh, doesn't work if it doesn't connect. No, it's not connecting. Nope.
Am I properly equipped for this situation? Perhaps I ought to find a new weapon.
What is the matter with you? We are under attack.
These guys are durable. It wants me to go all the way back to that guy because I'm poisoned. It's like, nope. It's It's not gonna be happening right now, buddy. I could not be further away.
Understood.
Man, I'm just encountering non-stop enemies that are like super resistant to all forms of attacks I have. Which my enemies don't seem to have that problem. Did I just die? No. Okay. Ding.
I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard.
I think this spellcaster has a status ailment healing ability because I'm not poisoned anymore. And from what I remember, that would not go away. Which is another thing to consider when you're trying to do that quest, is that your NPCs might be able to make it impossible.
One of us has been poisoned.
Awkward.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Bye-bye.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that.
Oh, where'd you come from?
It's not what I expected.
Can I grab him? Oop. Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to fight in that shitty little hole. This feels like a trap for me. I don't think I can grab him. Oh no, you air juggled him onto the other cliff and he lived. Did that get him? That did.
I have but two words for that performance. Utter perfection.
No.
Let us aim for great
It was
precision in
embarrassing.
our next attempt.
Magnificent. Oops.
I cannot fathom your intent.
Just wrestling.
I shall lead us to our destination, so do try not to rush ahead.
A guide is most welcome. Now
Sir,
we
it's a
shall
hallway. I think I have it figured out.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
Really? Now?
There. Nope, there's something behind that. Makes one wonder.
The flicker of a shadow, the gleam of an eye, the echo of a footfall. If we hone our senses, no foe shall escape us.
Pray speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
No foe shall ever sneak past me with my new Beats by Dre. Nope. Alright, so getting behind the locked door does not look that easy. I'm curious about the Trickster class, although I'm a little worried about losing my run fast ability. Because it helped me run fast.
Well in battle.
What say we pelt one at the next foe we encounter?
It looks like that guy's like sitting on a throne of that stuff. There we go. Oh.
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, Watching One. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er afore it has even begun. You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be Arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here.
I seek the Godsway's secret.
Godsway. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal? E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not.
Can I be augmented through perverted arts?
Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat.
Oh, that reminds me of an unfinished thought because the boss fight interrupted me, I think. But I was just, like, commenting on the weirdness of, like, okay, there's the real dragon that caused me to be arisen, and it'll show it at a point in time. Then there's the evil ghost, not ghost, but there's a corrupted weird fake dragon that attacks the town. We've fought it before. It's obviously fucked up and weird. But then there's just like another red dragon that isn't the one that made me. Like, it's just a generic looking dragon, whereas the one for the series, the series mascot dragon has a very distinct, different appearance. So it's like, what's up with the other dragon that isn't the one, I wonder? Because they're almost referred to as being more singular, and anything else is fake. But then there's the other guy. I guess maybe that was the lesser wyvern or worms that they've commented on.
I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its latent potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go on to their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
What's happening at this point? Dulled Godsbane blade. That looked like it might be the Colossus thing that the other stories were referring to. Oh, and he's just gone. Well, this was absolutely wild to just like walk in on. Well, they want me to go back to Ambrosius. Do they not want me to go continue forward to this area? Well, if nothing else, it's the fastest way back, if they let me in. I guess we'll see.